when it comes to strength training, it seems everyone knows everything, right? It's not complete information, and sometimes it's all marketing gimmick as well,
Right.
Sometimes it's for selling a supplement or selling their, boot camps or whatever. There is nothing that can detox. Why are you so toxic that you have to detox yourself? Don't be so toxic at one time. I would say that, because liver does its work. We are living in such a sedentary world that walking is termed as exercise. You would be surprised to know if I tell you that cardio could make you fatter. Okay, being dependent on someone is the most, I think, saddest part of that's what the old age people are most sad about.
Right. Still, many people believe that women who lift weight is getting bulkier.
Yeah. There are women who want to get bulky for physique training. They have to work their ass off. All the lift more study. They had subjected women around 65 age. Any age, I would suggest, hire a trainer, let them do the job. If you have a kid, would you send them to a school with no teachers? And they'll probably injure themselves. That will lead to more extended period of not doing anything.
Likewise, any other indicator that you will spot on a person?
You're looking physically and you just want to spot one thing, look at the thighs. 1 kg of muscle helps to burn 13 calories at rest. Scrolling on reels. People spend hours and hours on all those things. But nobody is taking action. If I lie down on a couch and keep scrolling, okay, exercise is good, okay. 1 hour is gone. What is the use of knowing that much?
So how they can start their exercise routine or fitness routine in 2026? Hi all, welcome to our channel Wise Talks. Today we are going to discuss one important topic, that is health and wellness. I'm here Vaishnavi, and today we have our special guest Raj Lakshmi with us. And she is a fitness coach over 10 years, and she has successfully trained 100 clients with Zumba, Pilates, yoga, functional training, strength training, and much more. So we'll get started. Hi Raj.
Hello Vaishnavi, how are
Hi.
you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'd like to congratulate you on your channel.
Thank you.
All the
thank
best.
you. So Raj, there are too many misconceptions, myths going on in this fitness industry. According to you, what is fitness to you?
Yes. So many people have this misconception that if you look slim, you are fit.
Right.
No. Fitness is the ability to carry out your daily life with ease, like climbing couple of flight of stairs without getting breathless. If your health is good, you are passing your bowel movements easy. How do you manage your stress physically? Like you are carrying your grocery, you're playing with your kids freely without any pain, living without pain. All these come under a good fit personality, if you ask me. That's basically it.
Right. That is true. And mainly another second old age debate still going on, which is to lose maximum fat. Which is better? Is it cardio or strength training?
Yes. You would be surprised to know if I tell you that cardio could make you fatter, basically.
Oh.
Cardio is good for heart health. You do cardio for being happy, increase your cardiopulmonary capacity, yes. But not to lose fat, because that is a wrong approach. Cardio, yes, good for aerobic capacity, very, very good. But then if you are looking at long-term fat loss, always strength training is best. And strength training can be any type of strength training. It's not important that you only lift dumbbells. Yes, a combination of dumbbells, weights, free weights, a combination of body weight, yoga, everything combined. That is the best approach, I would say, to reach your goals. Yes.
Right. So one time what happened with me, one occasion I tried to lose some 5 kg, 6 kgs, and I was able to lose by only doing cardio. I haven't even touched any weights. So after that, after 3 months, and I regained all the weights plus additional weights. Then I realized, okay, then something is going wrong with what I have did. What is your opinion on that?
That is, like I said before, main disadvantage is only relying on cardio for weight loss.
Right.
Cardio is good, like I said, but like you said, your example says that definitely you will lose fat, but the problem with only doing aerobic or cardio is you will lose muscle as well. That is why your body will, excessive cardio will make you feel hungrier, and your body is an organism. It will try to protect itself, and it will store the energy. Okay, this girl is going to, starve me. So let me protect myself and save certain, and that's the time when it will, come back after you have done all these fad things to, cutting off all your carbs and going into excessive calorie deficit and doing excessive cardio. The body will react to it one time or the other. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months into it, the body will react to it, and then everything will come back. Yeah, because you have lost all the muscle as well, right?
And still, many people believe that women who lift weight is getting bulkier.
Yeah.
So, according to your experience,
yes.
how important is that for women to lift weights?
Yeah, that is a very good topic to touch upon. Women lifting weight is a very big question, how. But depends, the lifting weight and gaining or losing muscle is dependent purely on hormones.
Okay.
The main hormone that is responsible for you to bulk up is testosterone, which is very negligible in women. Even if you want to get bulky, there are women who want to get bulky for physique training. They have to work their ass off. You will not become bulky just by lifting weights here and there. No, you will not. And even if you try to, you will take a long time. That's be very, very, satisfied about that. You cannot. Estrogen and progesterone are the hormones that are excess in our body, right? Compared to testosterone. So these are all hormonal things. Women will not. In fact, women will gain out of. Every woman, I would say, should lift weights for her bone health, for her strength, for her daily activities that she's doing. Household chores are not exercises. That is a very big myth. Okay, I am doing household chores, I am doing exercise. No, that's not exercise. You have to go to the gym and lift. Women will never ever get bulky unless they really want to work on that. Daily normal life may, if you are lifting, you will definitely not lose. Yeah.
So, for some old people, right now they are not able to even climb the stairs. So, for them, any advice from
Yes.
your side?
So what happens here is, let me touch upon, when you are talking about old, let me touch upon women first, because like we said, lifting weights, how can it help women? So women who lift weights, it has been seen that their bone density increases, their capacity to deal with postmenopausal issues, even hot flashes, even whatever issues they face, decreases if they start lifting weight at a prime time, because after 30s, we tend to lose muscle. Our body is like growing and then deteriorating with time, right? So first thing that we start losing, 30s, 40s, we start losing muscle. The more muscle we go with in our 50s and 60s, that is going to help us with all the things that you are talking about: walking, climbing, all these activities that we come up with in fitness functional training, that help you, getting and maintaining your independence in life. That is the most important, benefit of having these habits in your life. Now let's come to the general old public. um, Men and women both should train for mobility. Mobility is something that will, basically, as the name suggests, mobility. Human body is meant to move. Nowadays, with the sedentary lifestyle is increasing, the rate of sedentary lifestyle is increasing day by day. Sedentary lifestyle is one reason for us not to have this capacity to even climb stairs with ease, right? Exercise helps in joint mobility. So the more you keep your joint in function, the more it will help you in your 50s and 60s with all these functions that you are talking about: walking, climbing stairs. If you want to do that in your later ages with freedom and independence, you must try and get this strength training and exercise into your daily routine and lifestyle in your 30s and 40s. At least now, if you understand that, it will be good. Now, if you come to, okay, now you are 50, now you are suddenly becoming aware, and what to do? Start with your strength training. Go to a good trainer, and they will train you. However old you are, if you are aware of what you want, there is no stopping. There is never too late. If you thought of it in your 50s, okay, now what to do? Go to a good trainer. They will help you with your diet, eat your protein, get to your guided lifting.
Right.
You have your lower options to do whatever. A good trainer will always guide you into that, and still you can build your strength unless there is a medical issue or something that is stopping you from doing that, probably. Still, then there are rehabs and stuff that you can do to get your strength in your knees, in your joints, or in your muscles back. Definitely get to strength training no matter what. In this context, I would like to highlight one study that has been conducted called the Liftmore study. They had subjected women around 65 age, like few women of 65 age. They collected those women and they subjected them to rigorous strength training, basic squats, lunges, heavy deadlift, and stuff, whatever they could manage. Over a period of 8 months, their study showed that their bone density had in fact increased. Until then, we used to believe that, okay, once the bone density has decreased, you cannot do anything. Right. Or probably you can just manage. No. So imagine if you start doing this in your 30s and 40s, how much beneficial it will be. You will go with this strength into your life, and then you will be able to enjoy life better, your retirement life or later life, without being dependent on anyone. That is another sort of you will feel that, okay, being dependent on someone is the most, I think, saddest part of that's what the old age people are most sad about. Right. Everything else is okay. But if you are physically dependent upon someone, that is the most debilitating factor of a person, right? So that's what you don't want to do. If you go with this strength and mobility training into your 40s and 50s, and this is going to make your other aspects also. You'll be able to enjoy life better. You will be able to travel the world better without assistance of anyone, right? That is another sort of happiness. So you have to focus on those things. Even if it's late, start now. Nothing is late anytime. Now is the time. If you think, okay, I'm 60, what to do? Start now. I'm 65, what to do? Start now. If you have gained certain perspective, go ahead, start now. There's never too late. Right. A trainer will always get you moving and training well.
Right.
Yeah.
So, at the age of 60, it is better advised to have a fitness coach than trying something out yourself and getting into trouble. Better to have a fitness trainer to monitor, to advise how to do things, right?
At any age, I would suggest hire a trainer, let them do their job. You check the trainer's qualifications, trust them, and just let them know your goals. Hire a trainer and do. If you have a kid, would you send them to a school with no teachers? Right. No, you will not. Right? To study alone? No. This is just like that. Why would you go to a place where you don't know what to do? And there could be many things that you are avoiding not to do, right? And you might not be able to reach your goal. Like, for example, if, like you said, a 60-year-old person, what is their goal? Their goal is to keep strengthening and just lifting here and there, weights, keeping it back. It's not exercise, right? They will not know what to do. And they'll probably injure themselves. Okay. That will lead to more extended period of not doing anything. Instead, hire, give the work to them and get your result.
So, in the same perspective, the ego lifting. So, one of my friend actually, it's been quite some time. He haven't gone to gym, and after 2-3 months, he tried gym, and he was trying to go for leg exercise. But the trainer tried to show one of the equipment, and he was trying to that doing that machine with a squat for the squat benefits. But what happened after that session, he got actually muscle locked for 2-3 days. How we should be keen to notify, okay, I should not do like this, like kind of approach.
Yeah. So basically, lifting, when it comes to strength training, it seems everyone knows everything, right? No, it's not actually. We are not in the gym to be Olympic lifters, right? We are just to maintain our regular life in a best possible way. That is our goal. Lifting is good, yes, but like you said, if a trainer has advised, then you should definitely double check the trainer. Secondly, no need to ego lift. You go to the gym, challenge your muscle, yes, but don't be a body stunt double or don't try to be an Olympic lifter. They have their own stuff to do. You don't have to do that. You have to just maintain a good lifestyle, good, healthy lifestyle. Has to be there in our minds. Okay, I don't know certain things. I must ask, I must do. And if a trainer is suggesting that, Let them know, okay, no, I'm not here for these things. I'm not here for lifting as much as possible or trying to be a lift. No, I'm not here to try all these things. I'm here to maintain my health. Good thing. And they should also know that. I think there are so many other things in life that we can enjoy. We have to gain our strength, mobility, flexibility, everything. So, in that, you don't have to risk anything.
Nowadays there is a lot of information on internet, and that is also among youth. Everybody knows everything, especially on fitness, exercise, how to do, which is good and all. So what is the importance of a trainer on that perspective, as well as you can also add how you deal such clients in real life.
True, you that's a good point. That people, they have a perception that they know everything because of these all these information overload on the net nowadays, social media. But the basic crux of the matter is whatever is shown in these reels or whatever platform you're looking for is not complete information, and sometimes it's all marketing gimmick as well.
Right.
Sometimes it's for selling a supplement or selling their boot camps or whatever. You have to just not fall into all those things, and you have to look for long term. Basically all these things, probably not all, probably most of them will be selling you fast weight gain, weight loss, and fast results. Wherever you see fast and tips and all these things, probably one should get away from it, because there is nothing like fast or nothing like tips or no shortcuts. Stop looking for shortcuts. Hiring a trainer, why would you not, suppose for example, if your parents are not well or your kid is not well, you will not give them the injection, sit and give them the injection, inject them with all these things. You will take them to a doctor. If a particular person requires surgery, who will do the surgery? You will not do. You will take them to a professional who knows how to perform a surgery, right? If you have a dispute, you will go to a lawyer who knows about that subject. You know certain things, but not everything. You have not studied that part, right? So you don't know physiology. All things that you are seeing in on the internet, okay, this exercise will help you. No, believe me, without a trainer, you will not even know which YouTube channel to follow and which exercise to do, which is good for you. Your form always matters. Even if you are looking at a YouTube channel and working out, your form is not right. You might enjoy yourself for a long time. You might be drawn back from where you were, So, importance of trainer is as much as any other professional in your life. They will tell you what to do, how to do to achieve your results in a very sustainable manner. Checking weight daily is one of my most, I would say, no to do, because weight indicates many things. Right. Your bone density. If you're exercising, for example, if you're exercising for a month, you might have lost 1 kg of fat, but you have gained some 300 grams of muscle, and some bone density has increased. You will feel, okay, nothing has happened, that 500 grams is nothing, but what you have gained in that muscle building, that your trainer will know.
Any other strategies that you would like to advise in order to, so if I am not able to hit a gym one day, and any other hacks like micro walks or stretching in the mid of the day, any kind of such activities that can actually compensate this one day at gym.
So if you are a regular gym goer, it's good if your trainer will let you know what you have to do in case you are not attending the gym on a particular day, right? So they will advise you. Walking. Now, coming to walking, we are living in such a sedentary world that walking is termed as exercise. Walking is just an activity, which is a very important activity which our bodies should do. Walking cannot be considered like an exercise. Okay, but in case you are missing your gym, there are certain stretches, certain walks, like you said. If you are seated for, like what I suggest my clients, if they have a desk job, sedentary desk job, every 40 minutes to 1 hour, keep an alarm, get up from your chair. If you are on a call at that time, at least do some side bends, some twists, some bending, hinging down, and then sit down. And then again, next hour, even still your call is not over, you can go for some heel raises, some ankle rotations, some twists, some sort of seated stretches I have given them. There are multiple things that you can do which can keep you mobile. but it will never compensate for what you do there in the gym. Definitely sure. But in case if you have to miss, these are small things that you can definitely, you should definitely, you can, no, there is no option. You should do.
How important is posture to a person? How they can improve posture through exercise or through some stretches, something
Yes,
like that.
posture is one of the main indicators of if you're looking just the person is walking. You can say whether that guy, that person is, fit because no matter what you weigh, if you're a slim person or not, your posture says everything, right? So nowadays people should focus on posture. Like I said, muscle building with strength training helps improve posture with proper guidance. If you're doing posture, basically depends upon spinal health is very important. Yeah, you we say that you are only as young as your spine is mobile, right? So if your spine is mobile, you have a good posture, you probably. And then I will suggest, I usually suggest certain back stretches, mid back stretches, and ergonomics when you are sitting, and ergonomical chair when you are sitting, or even driving. People drive for a long time nowadays, yeah.
Right.
So you have these ergonomical equipments. Plus, there are many stretches for upper shoulder, for your mid back, that helps you with your a posture correction. Yeah, that.
So we discussed about posture. So,
Mhm.
likewise, any other indicator that you will spot on a person
Mhm.
other than
Yeah.
posture?
So, fit body, yes, completely aesthetic body, good. But if you're looking physically and you just want to spot one thing, look at their thighs. If they are
Okay.
working for their thighs, if they have good glute and thigh muscles, that means they are going to live longer and a better life.
Oh,
Yes. Because why? Because muscle, which according to you is the longest muscle bone in our body, the femur bone.
right.
So the muscle around it would be the largest muscle, right? So largest group of muscle is our glute and thigh muscle. The most of the glucose, 80% of your glucose is managed by your leg muscle. So that may insulin resistance, right, improves. You are staying away from diabetes. The more thigh muscles you build, the better, you know insulin resistance you have, the better strength you have in your hips. So you're avoiding fall risk. It takes a lot of core to work. Basically, you think if you're working your leg muscles, you're only working legs. No, you have a bigger core strength if you're working for leg muscles. Leg presses and all these things, squats take a lot of core. So the more strong your core is, your balance is better. You are avoiding risk of fall, and that thereby avoiding injuries to your hips. And
Right.
yeah, strong legs will take you farther in life than anything else.
So, any top strategies to find time in a busy schedule or hectic work was going on? How to find time in such days?
It's not finding time, it's making time.
Right.
For everyone, it is making time. The busiest strata of people in our society are working moms with one or two kids. We have to manage everything.
Right.
If that category of people are making time to exercise, to keep themselves fit for future, probably anyone can make that. So that mindset has to come. And this is not a liability. This is a premium that I am paying for myself. If you take a period of 6 days, how many hours we have? 144 hours, right? 24 into 6, 144 hours. And 3 days exercise time. How much time? It's not even 3% of your 1 week time. If you are telling me that, okay, I don't have time to exercise 3 days in 1 week, you are telling me that you don't want to do it. That's not your priority. Your priority is something else. Watching Netflix, binging on some shows, right? OTT hai, scrolling on reels. People spend hours and hours on all those things. If you cannot find time, don't tell me you cannot. You have to make time for it. Okay, now coming back to strategies that I give my clients to plan their work days well. You have to time manage first. Okay. Second thing, you have to plan and prep your meals during the weekends when you get time. You have to plan the entire week for your kids, tiffin box, your meal, everything. If you sit and plan for half an hour on a Sunday, that will save you hours and hours during your weekdays. So, meal prepping and planning is one important strategy that you can use to save time during your weekdays, right? These are things that take up most of the time, right? Stop scrolling too much. Stop indulging in unnecessary things that take up your time from your workout time. You have to have a correct intent behind it. Nobody can push you. Nobody can show you, because otherwise nowadays so many things are going on. So many reels, so many you see, but nobody is taking action. If I lie down on a couch and keep scrolling, okay, exercise is good. Okay, okay. 1 hour is gone. What is the use of knowing that much? Secondly, why important also, if you only have strength and no flexibility, if you only have flexibility and no strength and mobility in your joints, you have to put that into action.
Right, right,
All the knowledge that you have gained from reading, from watching, put that into action.
right.
Reduce your scrolling time and get back into the gym or anywhere. Do yoga, do Pilates. On a gunpoint, if you ask me, I would always want to lift. And I would always go for free weights. I would suggest everyone to go for free weights. Why? Because in machines, everything is controlled. You don't have to engage your core that much, right? Free weights, whatever you use, a barbell or a dumbbell or everything, you have to take charge. You have to engage your core. That.
So one common trait
Mhm.
or a quality
Mm.
that you have seen in your successful clients,
Okay.
what you are observed, you
Hmm.
according to your experience,
Okay.
what it would be.
Yeah. So coming to, before I even set up to say something about them, I would say I'm so grateful to have found such people in my life to train, so I'm really grateful for them. First thing is very sensible to find a trainer,
Right.
to guide them, and to listen to that trainer, follow to T, patience. Coming and just getting off the weight is not there, even if it was. When people came to me and I have told them, okay, don't just check the weight blindly every other day, that's not going to help you. They have listened to that and they have had that patience. Okay, wait for the next. They have had the patience to stay with me for me to work with them.
Right.
That is very important. You have to get that response back for you to help people, right? Second thing, I would say that dedication to themselves, not to anything else. That love for themselves. Okay, I want to do this stuff for myself, not to please anyone, not to show anyone anything, but for myself. That integrity of, see, as a teacher or as a coach, I learn from my clients as well. People want to be challenged. That is also another thing. So all these traits I have seen, and I have also, gained perspective because of all these things.
Any client have approached you
Mm.
and demanded that I need to reduce so and so weight in 2 months for a marriage or an
Yeah,
occasion? What was your response?
Yes, so that happens mostly. So for like with us, what happens is mostly people will approach you for these sort of things only. Like, I want to lose weight in for so and so function. They, even after telling them the pros and cons of losing weight, so even if they are still okay, okay, fine, let me. But then make there is a disclaimer always. Okay, this is not a good way to lose weight. Yeah, that is always there, because I'm a professional. So if somebody goes to a doctor saying, okay, doctor, please help me, so doctor will help them in spite of whatever it takes, right? So as a professional, it's my job to help people. But then disclaimer is always there. Listen, this is not a healthy way to lose weight. My job as a fitness instructor is to tell people, is to bust the myths that are going around and tell people what is right. If I am also falling in that, okay, let me get more clients and I will help you with stuff. Even poor things, they don't know what is happening, right? They don't know that they are losing all the muscle also doing all the cardio. Even if I am not telling, knowing anything, there is no morality in that. And also there are old age people who come to you for pains. They stick with, if you believe in you, if they believe in you, if they are listening to you, probably they have gotten rid of pains as well, by mobilizing, and then they realize the importance of mobility. Then they stick to you. They know, okay, now this is helping me, so why not stay for longer and get a better pain-free life.
Right.
That is very important. Yeah,
Finally, they have to trust their trainer.
exactly. That's why I earlier told you, you have to know what the qualifications of your trainer are.
Right.
Are they trying to sell a product to you? Are they trying to sell a plan to you?
Correct.
Yeah, or are they telling you about actual what happens if you train and the benefits of training?
So, if a person plans to walk for 2 hours instead of maybe taking weights for 20 minutes, whether 2 hours walking can somehow compensate this 20 minutes weightlifting?
There is no way. There's no comparison. 20 minutes, like 15 minutes also, if you're lifting weight, that's beneficial. There is no other way. There is no compensation, there is no other substitute basically. After 20s and 30s, average human body starts losing muscle.
Okay.
What happens at the rate and that rate of losing muscle keeps increasing as you grow. The rate of losing muscle in late 30s is lower compared to when you are in your 40s, and it keeps increasing as you age. Now, what does muscle do? Why are we talking about muscle so much nowadays? Because studies have found that this muscle is an endocrine organ which releases good hormones for your body. Hmm? It helps in stress reduction, which you call nowadays anxiety and depression is peaking. So that is one organ in your body that will help you deal with this depression and stuff like that. Okay, that is emotional quotient. Okay, coming to fitness and lean body now. A woman who lifts, or a gentleman, whoever lifts in their prime time, they definitely have more chances of living, longevity that we talk about, and a better quality of life. Why? Because muscle helps in burning 1 kg of muscle helps to burn 13 calories at rest. You
Okay.
don't even have to move a bit. So why won't you invest in something that will give you better returns throughout your life, right? 1 kg sedentary muscle, nothing doing, 13 calorie, loss. So imagine how much muscle helps you in, losing that, using up that glucose sensitivity, which we are talking about diabetes right now.
Right.
So glucose sensitivity is balanced by muscle. Nothing else can do that work for you.
Right.
That is one important thing. Now, talking about all these complications in health that we are facing, it helps you reduce fall risk. Like if you have seen old age people fall and then injure themselves, it helps in reducing those injuries. Why wouldn't you want to have a better quality of life without all these small factors, just by lifting and challenging your body and having enough protein to balance all these things? If you want to talk about aesthetics, yeah, you look better with muscles on your body. Nothing bulking, nothing. No, lean muscle, you invest in that, strength training, and get your lean muscle. That will help you in aesthetics also. You will look better fitting clothes.
Right.
Yeah, aesthetics if you're talking. But so we have dealt with diseases, we have dealt about calorie burn to aesthetics. Muscle helps in everything. Why would you want to not lift? If with all these benefits, you definitely have to lift, and walking cannot compensate with all these things. But walking is a good activity to have if you are not doing stuff, but there is no comparison at all.
I was always having this confusion. To build my lean muscles, should I lower weights with higher reps or higher weights with lower reps?
Okay, so that depends upon many factors. But muscle building, lean muscle, lift heavy until failure. Like 5 reps of heavy is better than going low weight and 10-15 reps, right? That also is there. But I would always prefer somewhere between 8 to 12 reps of average. So you have to stay somewhere between that. Always go to the heavier weight. That's what I would suggest. That helps you break down the muscle, and that is not the thing that is helping you basically. The making up that muscle is where the work comes. You will definitely build up lean muscle when you are lifting heavier, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
On the heavier side, not like we spoke about ego lifting,
Right.
but whatever I would keep it between 8 to 12 reps.
In case of diet versus exercise or lifting weights, how much percentage you give for diet versus weight lifting?
Yes, diet is 70% of what you do.
Okay.
Exercise, I would say, is 30%. So you have to challenge your muscles for them to, react to it. You can't just keep going reps after reps without even, like, last rep also I'm doing with the same intensity. No, I have to challenge my muscle. So, and building, like I said, tearing the muscle is one thing. And then repair comes. That's where your protein and all these factors come. Diet is 70% around, and exercise is 30% around, for when you are looking for fat loss stuff. But a good lifestyle, good life, better quality of life always comes from moving your body in, working for agility, flexibility, mobility, strength training, all these factors put together. Yeah.
Okay, now we will go to our main interesting section,
Mhm.
rapid fire.
Oh, yeah.
So I will state few statements.
Mhm.
You can say is it myth or fact,
Okay.
and give one sentence reply or
Oh,
details on that.
Yeah.
So we'll start.
Yes, sure.
So first, we will start with the main concern that we already discussed. That is, women who lift heavy weights will get bulky.
No.
No.
The plain answer, no. I
Okay.
don't think we have to elaborate
Yes,
anymore, right?
right,
Yeah.
right. So second is, if you are in sore or cramping the next day, it wasn't a good workout.
No, again a myth. It was a good workout even if you have not,
Having
yeah,
cramps.
no. So yeah, correct.
Okay. Doing cardio while fasting burns more fat.
No, it burns muscles as well,
Okay.
and it is even worse. It
Okay.
makes you hungrier. It makes you crave for extra food, which again has a vicious cycle of not letting you be where you want to be actually over a long term. So no.
Eating your food too fast makes you weight gain.
Eating your food too fast could lead you to not enjoy your food. That's it. You have to sit and enjoy your food.
Okay.
It's nothing to do about, these things.
Okay.
You might not, but it's always good to give your gut some time to, yeah, always.
Detox drinks are the secret to fat loss.
There is nothing that can detox. Why are you so toxic that you have to detox yourself? Don't be so toxic at one
Right,
time. I
right.
would say that because liver does its work. Our body's organ is liver to detox. Just let it. Just give it less things to detox. That's your detox. You don't have to. With too much detox also drains you of your nutrition.
Right.
So don't detox too much. Not at all is okay. Liver is doing its work. Let it do. Give it usual, healthy, normal food to eat, to process, and it will be all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Doing 100 crunches a day will reduce your or vanish your belly fat.
Okay, you do 1,000 or 10,000. Nothing will happen.
So morning workouts are superior to evening workouts.
Always better, but it always depends upon your work schedule nowadays because people have different shifts. So if a person who is doing an evening shift wants to come in the morning, best good time to work out for a normal person is morning. It's energetic, more energetic mornings, energetic day, everything, every circadian rhythm works like that. Good. But just because you are not available during the morning doesn't mean you should skip workout in the evening because it's not good. No, please go out and work out. Whatever can be consistent for you. Choose a time that you can be consistent and just go with it. Just do something for 2 to 3 days in a week. That's the main.
You're done with rapid fire.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So next one thing. So now 2026 is very near. So if for a beginner or if someone is planning for the first time for they are going to be on the mid 20s or 30s, so how they can start their exercise routine or fitness routine in 2026?
I would say there is no particular time to start except the time that you are wanting to start. If you want to start today, even if it's December 31st, you can start.
Okay.
Even if it's a Sunday, you can start. Even if it's a Saturday or Friday, you can start. That's my motive. But in case you are really looking for it, find a trainer and surrender. If it is a good trainer, ask your trainer's certifications. Not that certificate in physical, but you should know what your trainer is capable of. What is their plan? Know your trainer for a month and then get with them if you really click and if you are really, you have to give that time and surrender and just see the magic happening. Just don't judge yourself on not gaining or not reaching your goals as fast as you would have liked to. Probably it will be slower, but eventually you reach there. Only consistency matters. The more consistent you are, nothing, no motivation. Probably one day you might not even be motivated to go.
Right.
Just be disciplined and get up and go, show up. And that half of your work is done. Baki, leave it to the trainer. They will take care of it. It's all in you. You have to put in that effort to get that fruit.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have 30 seconds to convince a couch potato that exercising is a life changing thing in his life or her life, what would you do?
Because nowadays, awareness is more, unlike previous time. If still seeing after knowing all the bad effects of not moving, if after knowing all the bad effects of being sedentary, if after knowing that India is the the diabetic capital of the world, if you are not trying to improve yourself, what else can the other person do, right? That is why people who exercise and maintain a good body, your physique, okay, that person, that claims your respect immediately.
Right.
That person requires and claims your respect.
Right.
Immediately on arrival, they have just gotten your
That
attention. Why?
aura they
That
will give.
aura. Why? Because they, you know, that one thing that they have worked on is themselves,
Right.
and that is very important. Yeah.
Maybe the best investment would be not in mutual fund. It's
Yes, of
on
course.
health.
The best investment. If you are planning to buy a Gucci bag today,
Right.
but no, I will invest in my body. That Gucci bag can wait, but your body will not wait.
Right.
That is a better investment. That's why I say train, have a trainer and do that work, because trainers will always tell you what to do. And if you are doing something alone, you might injure yourself and lose a lot of time, right? And then you are back to square one where you are started. Then you will give up probably, because you are thinking, oh no, that day I did this and I probably injured myself, and no, I'm afraid of going. No, so let them guide you into certain things.
So the thing is, we need to trust that process of
Exactly.
getting our goal.
You have to enjoy that process.
Right.
It's not 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 1 year, 2 year process. It's a lifestyle that you are building.
So I have seen some people, they look at 50s but with good muscles. They don't even see at their age. They feels like mid on 30s. They feels like mid 20s because of that muscle building. Especially I seen in women mostly.
If you are lifting and if you are exercising and if you are eating well, I mean, eating well does not mean dieting. Nowadays, we are eating so much junk probably that normal food has become dieting. There is nothing like dieting. Don't go for any fat diets. But if you're eating well and exercising, lifting weight and building lean muscle, you will probably not look your age. That's completely, that's a byproduct of it.
Okay, one last question. I'm giving one option for you that you got trapped in an island. So you have only two options. One exercise and one equipment. What
Okay, one exercise means you are talking about an exercise program or just one particular move?
Particular move.
Then I would plank
Okay.
forever.
Nice.
I don't need any equipment. I myself, I know. If at gunpoint, if you ask me, do one thing only, I would plank.
Okay.
You yourself are enough. Your mind is enough. If you want to get somewhere, your mind will take you. Only your determination matters. Yeah.
Thanks, Raj.
Thank
Thanks
you so
for your
much
time.
for having me, Vaishnavi. All the best for your podcast coming up.
Thank you.
Yeah.